All right, Cesar Mortgage Broker. Today we're talking about the 2-1 buy down. Now, previously I've talked about the seller buy down, which is just a standard buy down, meaning that you're using seller concessions to buy down the rate one time. This program is a little different because you get to buy down the rate on the first year and the second year. How do you get those funds? Well, you're getting seller concessions. You as an agent, you as a buyer, you're going to request to get a credit from anywhere from 3% and above. And what you're going to do with that credit is that you're going to use those funds to buy down the rate to put you in a better situation. So that way you can have a comfortable payment. Now, we have to keep in mind, we know, being in the mortgage business for almost 20 plus years, I've seen how cyclical the market could be. And we also know that recessions are opportunities. Why? Because there's not as many buyers in the market that are interested in buying because of the high rate environment. But we also know that statistically, rates will eventually fall. And because inflation is in line with mortgage rates, we're just waiting for the Fed to make sure that they can handle and have a hold on inflation. Once that happens, then the rates will drop along with inflation. But once inflation drops, rates are going to drop. Because of that, this is a great program to take advantage of because we know once we're in a recession, the Fed's going to do everything they can to control that. Because of that, because we've seen in the past how things work, we know that the 2-1 buy down always comes out in these times. So let's go over what this program is about and how it can help people. So in this scenario, it's $715,000 conforming loan limits. If you don't know, the loan limits were $647,000. Now we're at $715,000, which is pretty amazing. This is for LA County. So when you look at the scenario, you have a purchase of $715,000. If we're using the actual rate that you would get in this market, we're looking at a 7 1/8 because we know they've gone up. And we're looking at a 30-year fixed mortgage. Now, when you look at the breakdown, you're going to see that year one, because it's a buy down, you're going to be at 5.1% interest rate. Meaning your original payment is going to be $48.05, but now your new payment is going to be $38.82 because of the buy down, right? So, and we know that annualized, that's $11,075.28, meaning that's what we're going to need from seller concessions, right? Year two, we have a rate of 6 1/8. So payments $4,332 with 86 cents, and now we need concessions of $56.66. The last year, obviously, once we go to the third year, it's going to be the remaining term, which is going to go to the 7.1%, which is actually the qualified rate. Because we know we're in a recession, like I said, the goal is not to get to the 7.1 rate, but that's worst case scenario. We want to make sure that in the next 12 to 24 months, if there's an opportunity for you to capture, we're here to help you manage, right? Because we look at ourselves as debt managers. You're getting yourself into the largest debt, even though it is an asset. We help you manage it. How? Once the opportunities arises, we're going to let you know as soon as possible to take advantage of that. Okay, so when you look at that, that's the 2-1 buy down. You have a lower, certain rate, 5.1% rate, then you go to 6.1, then you go to 7.1, which is the full rate. And what happens then? Okay, so we need a total of combined escrows, so the seller concessions of $16,741.32. That's combined points of 2.34%. As I mentioned, those seller concessions are going to help you buy down the rate and put you in a more comfortable payment to take advantage of today's market. You have less competition, and that's why you want to be in the market today, because you have more options, less competition, and you hold the buying power right now. Seller's going to be able to help you, and it's a win-win for both parties, using the 2-1 buy down for you and helping the seller gain as much on his property. So if you guys want more information about this program, send us your scenarios. We'll provide you with a personalized mortgage report. That way you can make sense of it. I'm also going to provide a link, and in that link you guys can click on it and see the complete breakdown of how this payment looks, because maybe on the screen right now it doesn't look that great. But thank you so much. Please share, like, and comment. And as always, thank you.